Hello everyone, thanks for joining. In this video tutorial I'm going to talk about how to create a table in the database and how to insert records into the table. So let's continue. Now, to create a table in the database, first thing you need to select to make sure you want to stay in the database you want to create a table. So I want to create a table in this sample DB2 database. So that's what I want to create. So on the drop down, you want to select DB2. That's where I want to create the the table and insert records. And to make sure you select that first, right? So now, since I have the script ready for you guys, because so that I don't take too long to do that. So this is the statement you're going to do write to create the table. So create table and name of the table, and starts with the small bracket, or also called a parentheses, right? Small parentheses, and I'm going to close the parentheses with the colon here, and within these we are specifying what are the columns I want in that table, right? So create table employee. Okay, I'm going to create that. Now what are the columns you want for this table, right? So these are the column headers. I'm saying employee ID integer, this is the data type, and I'm saying this needs to be a primary key, so I can't have an employee ID as a duplicate value. So, and then the other columns I wanted: first name, last name, job title, department, hire date, salary, email, and these are all the columns I want within that employee table. So this is the statement you're going to write down, and then I'm going to go ahead and highlight all these and execute command right here, or you can also press F5 in the keyboard. So execute, and I can see command completely successful. That's great. And now let's take a look. Do I have the table here in sample DB2? So I'm going to refresh here in this database object explorer. Now expand the table, take a look, give it a second. There you go, DBO employees has been created. Now I want to check, is there any records within that table? So I'm going to do select. So let's do select all from that table. What is the table? Employee table, right? So I'm going to do employee. So if I go ahead and highlight this command and execute, I'm going to see all the column headers that we just created within that employee table, and there is no records. As you can see, this is all empty. Why? Because we haven't inserted anything yet. So now let's go ahead and insert some of the records into the table, right? So I already have that code ready for you, so that it will be quick and easy. And let me bring the code for you. I'm gonna paste it here. Let's hide this message box. Now command is insert into employees. What I'm saying here, what this is saying actually, is insert into what? Into this table, employee table, and excuse me, specifying all the column headers. So this is always recommended whenever you're inserting records. That way there is no ambiguity on which columns records we're trying to insert into. So it's always better to have the column headers mentioned when you're inserting records. So employee ID, first name, last name. So these are all my column headers in that employee table, right? So, and then values, and then parenthesis open. So these are all the records going in each of these column headers. So for employee ID, it's going to be 1, first name John, last name is Doe, and his job title is software engineer, department is IT, hire date is 2021 March 15, and his salary is 85,000, and then email is john.doe@company.com. So that's his email. So I have add records here, so I'm gonna highlight all these and execute the command. It will say 8 rows affected. See, because I have 8 rows, right? And you can also see uh, that by selecting this all the records from the table. Let's take a look. There you go. I got how many records? You can also see 8 records here, and on the corner down here you will see 8 rows. This is the count of all the records in that table, or of this result set, actually. Of this result set, whatever the results we're getting is 8 records. And this is how you create the table in the database, and this is how you insert the records into the table. So there you go. So thanks for watching, and I'll continue on the next video series. Please subscribe and like my channel and comment if I need to make some progress. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.